For this video, it's gonna be like a little quick pregnancy Q&A. Gonna do like a handful of questions about this pregnancy. After the pregnancy, I feel like I'm gonna do so much updated Q&As and stuff because you guys are gonna want to know, especially for the people that aren't pregnant or never had kids, or whoever's just curious about like the way pregnancy went for me. I am 25 weeks. 26 weeks is considered as 6 months on like regular week by week calendar. No, pregnancy calendar, it said that I'm already in the 6 months thing. It's hard to kind of explain. Let me try to figure out how to explain it. The pregnancy can be split up into months. It says, turns out that the 6 month of pregnancy could start at 21 weeks, 22 or 23, and extend through 24 to 27. So I don't know what the fuck that means. So yeah, I'll be 6 months on Saturday coming. I'll give you guys a bump shot at the end of the video. First question that I got is, what is your due date? So my due date is set to be May 22nd. So I'm supposed to be having a little, Gemini boy. You able to feel the baby move? Yes, he moves a lot. He moves every day. I can feel him move. If I don't feel him move, I'll be feeling like, he probably sleeping or whatever. I feel him every day. You know what I'm saying? More than once. I realize he move a lot whenever I really drink cold things, but I realize it's not everything cold that I drink that I end up feeling him move. It's mostly like if I eat stuff or drink something that he likes, like this baby love blue slushies. Let me just drink a blue slushie, like he start jumping. Start to see a little bit of him moving, but every time I try to catch it on camera, he stops. So are you planning on getting the epidural? No. So most of the close friends that I have know that I'm a doula. So I am a doula, a birthing doula. I'm a advocate for whatever female, whichever you guys would prefer doing. Me personally though, water birth, home births, you know what I'm saying? Less hands-on birth, that's just what I would feel better of doing. But due to this pandemic and my prior injuries in the military, I possibly can't do one at home right now. And also in my area, it's really hard to find midwives that will come to your house. I have a really good midwife. I found a really good hospital. Just make sure you have your birth packet, you know what I'm saying? Having a really thought out birth packet on how you would want to do everything, making sure you guys have everything the way you guys want it to be. It should work out, but I know to be black and give birth in a hospital can be scary. I heard a lot of people birth stories. It's hard being pregnant at your age and seeing others in your age group go out and do things, etc. So being that I'm pregnant in the mix of a pandemic, it's like, it's bad but not so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really was too of a party girl. I was already a homebody, so I didn't really go out like that. If I went out, it was once in a blue moon type shit. My friends, I only got 2 friends. My friends, they don't really go out. Started to go out now around, like, you know what I'm saying, our age group, college life and shit like that. High school, never really did that. So now it's kind of like, you know what I mean? But as the pandemic's going, every function and everything that's being kept is kind of locked down and everything like that. And then worse, being pregnant in this pandemic, I'm in the higher risk percentile with people that, are of old age or a young child or have asthmatic symptoms or whatever, because of the fact that normal organisms are supposed to fight off all these things are kind of put at hold right now, so I could easily get sick. So I don't even be minding being at home. Honestly, go to the store or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, go to the mall or whatever, but I always wear my mask. I distance and all that other stuff, but I try my best to not be out like that and around people, or if I am around people, you know what I'm saying, I'm making sure I drink my teas. I don't know if it's other Caribbean countries, but the way Jamaicans, it's like a religious thing when it comes to tea. Like, it's like your foot broke, go drink tea. Your head hurt, drink tea. A gas pain in your chest, go drink tea. You're hungry, go drink tea. Tea helps everything. Just making sure you're drinking more warm fluids, doing whatever I gotta do. Give birth right before the summer, so I'm gonna be healing around summertime. But I'm like, that shit ain't gonna stop nothing. A lot of people feel that me being pregnant at such a young age, it kind of like ends their life or something like that. And it just make you think, it's like, I don't know what pregnancy did to you when you were around my age, because, you know what I'm saying, like, everybody pregnancy is different. And a lot of older people that do happen to have judgmental thoughts and stuff, it's like kind of hypocritical because they were pregnant around the same time and same age or whatever. So everybody's pregnancy is different. A lot of people, I feel that if they feel that my life is over, most likely that's what they probably felt about theirs. They felt that having a kid in their life would just completely like shut, like they couldn't do shit. I don't believe that. I'm still gonna be doing me. I'm still gonna be doing whatever. Still going to travel or whatever, and be traveling with my little one. You feel me? It's gonna be harder, yes, but it can be done. You know what I'm saying? So my life is not on pause, and I feel that's what a lot of people think. That a lot of older people think that when you are pregnant at a younger age, it's like your life is like over, low key. You feel me? But hell no. So are you planning on doing a birth vlog? Yes, I am, but you know how hospitals are. They usually don't want you to record. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try to record as much as possible. Honestly, I'm scared of hospitals with everything that's going on. And me just being woke. I'm telling you, being a doula, reading so much shit, and just knowing what the possibilities are and everything. Like, just being woke in general, it kind of makes you want to just do stuff on your own at home. And people be thinking like, oh, it's your first baby, go to the hospital, whoop, whoop. I'm gonna do my laboring mostly at home and then go to the hospital when I feel like, okay, you feel me, like now is the time type shit. It's a really nice hospital. They're really nice. I did a tour and everything, so I already kind of get the gist. I have a good feeling about this hospital and how I'm gonna be treated and everything like that. Make sure you guys have y'all birth plans and go over your birth plans with y'all midwife and y'all OBs, because that all makes a difference. Y'all have to just make sure y'all have all those things sorted out. Make sure that all your wishes are granted. What are you using for or to prevent stretch marks? So right now I'm just using, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. I am using the Palmer's cocoa butter. You know what I'm saying, the stretch mark. I don't know if it's doing anything, but I'm using it. I'm also using their tummy butter for stretch marks, and I also have this oil. They usually have like a whole kit that you can get it into as well. Don't get it twisted. Stretch marks are genetic. If you're gonna get them, you're gonna get them. There isn't nothing you can really do about them. All you can do is worry about them afterwards. And most of the time after your hormones regulate after having a baby, your stretch marks tend to get lightened, or you can do things to lighten them, use certain scrubs or whatever. So I use these, you know what I'm saying, mostly these two. I also use a scrub on my belly. Try really hydrate my belly. They also do have tummy mask and stuff like that. I never tried that yet because I just never found it at the store, but I am willing to try those things. You gonna get it. My mom said she didn't really start seeing stretch marks until she was about 8 months. With me, other people, they said they didn't really get stretch marks until they're about 7 or ending of their 7 month. So usually people get stretch marks towards the end of their like 3rd trimester. Some people even get stretch marks within weeks of giving birth, and they, you know, that's some shit. As you can see, I got stretch marks on my breast area that I feel that they're gonna just lighten up on its own. Kind of bothered me at first, but now it's kind of like, you know, it is what it is. You know, I can't really do nothing about it. You know, that's what happens when your breasts like increase a whole cup size, and it's like. The next question is, how have your body changed since being pregnant? So my body haven't really changed too much. It's just been mostly like, you know what I'm saying, like my breasts. I realize, you know, the added hormones does something to your skin. So usually in certain areas like your underarm, or some people I know like their neck get darker and stuff like that. So far my underarms been lightening up, because I always had like, my underarm was always like a problem area of mine because I used to like always shave and stuff, being waxing and shaving and all that other stuff. Although I don't even have that much hair, kind of darker, it was like, dang, like I was doing all these things to help them lighten up, for them just to, you know what I'm saying. So it's that. Then yeah, my breasts. So I was a small D34. That was my current size before pregnancy. And now I'm a double D34. Gotten stretch marks because my boobs are tending to grow and, you know, possibly sag. Well, not really sag, but like hang. So you could see like I got dark stretch marks, but I know they are gonna lighten up. So I'm not really too tripping about them like that. Also, you know, using Lulu's Lulu's lipsticks to help with, you know, those scrubs and those serums to help with any discoloration, stretch marks. They also have a whole like stretch mark bundle that you can get with the body buffer and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Use Ling 400 for some dollars off of your purchase. I'll link that in the description. I'll also link stuff that I use, and I'll also link, you know, the stretch mark bundle and the lightening bundle that I would recommend you guys to use as well. And yeah, next question is, what ideas do I have for the baby name if I don't already have a name? So me and my boyfriend already had talked about a baby name, and we already kind of sit on it. We're not really ready to really disclose that out publicly. I know people like to steal baby names, but yeah. And then 2 is more because we're trying to figure out the spelling and all that other stuff. So most likely we probably wouldn't say the baby name until the birth, when that shit already set in stone on the birth paper and nobody can be all mad and whoop all this other stuff. But the only hint that I would give is that me and him came up on a plan saying that, you know, if it's a boy, it's gonna start with a K, and if it's a girl, it's gonna start with a J to represent his name and to represent mine. And it's a boy, so the baby name do start with a K. That's all I'm gonna really say on that. The last question that I'm going to do is, are you nervous about having a baby? So I feel like with certain things, I realize with certain things, it don't really hit until like it hit. You feel me? Like the last moment it hit, and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not nervous about it. I just really hope that my birth goes as planned. And usually they tell you don't plan, just go with the flow with certain things. But nah, with birth, it's like I gotta plan that, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I'm really nervous about, because I really don't want to give birth in a hospital. And being that I can't find a midwife, and I don't feel like I'm brave enough to do a home birth on my own, and not knowing what could happen and all that stuff, it's still good to have a midwife there, because a doula, we only can advocate, we only can assist. We are not medical professionals in that field. So not being a midwife in that, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, anything can happen. Got a good OB, a good midwife. So I just really just hope everything goes as planned with my thing. So I'm not really too nervous, but I just know that pain is gonna be horrendous. Everybody's pain tolerance is different, but as it's described, it's to be like a really, really bad period cramp. So that's what I've been going off of whenever I watch people birth vlogs and stuff. And that's what they say, it's like a really, really bad period cramp. And I was like, I had some really bad periods. I can imagine, you know what I'm saying? I can imagine, but I know it gets more intense, and it's more like pressure than pain, and you feel it in like more of your lower back region than certain other areas. So you know what I'm saying, all I can really do is prepare myself and just, you know, I'm thinking, hoping that everything is smooth sailing. I'm maybe moving right now because I'm hungry. That's all of the questions that I got to do right now, because I don't want this to be hella long, and it's just like a little quick thing. I'm going to be uploading another video this week. I know I've been slacking, but I'm telling you, with school and then not being really in the mood and all this other stuff, yeah, so I'm gonna be more consistent. I got a haul coming for you guys at the end of this week. So yeah, so let me give you guys a belly shot. This is my belly right now. Got a cute little belly, right? Like, it's cute for my size. So like, my stomach is pretty little. I haven't really popped yet. A lot of my family members said I didn't really pop yet, but I don't know if I'm gonna get any bigger than that. You can see I got the pregnant belly button already coming through, and I got my line still not too dark, but yeah, cute size for my shape, you know what I'm saying? Mama Ling Ling. Mama Ling Ling. That's all that I got for you guys today in this video. If you like it, like, comment, and share. I'll put my registry in the description, so if you guys would like, you guys can check it out. No pressure. Karmel Ling, Outtie.